Humm, baby.
Enjoy this great game.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball channel. And we got some more name possibilities for the Cleveland Indians. We're going to run through, talk about. Let me get your thoughts down below. The Cleveland Indians, who we've known as the Cleveland Indians forever, are more than likely going to be changing that name due to ongoing pressure and everything like that. We know the whole situation. I don't need to get into that. Whether you like it or not, I don't know if it matters. It's happening. So, might as well get on this train because this train's coming through whether we want it to or not. The name is changing. So what is it going to be now? I talked about it before. We saw some interesting names. Most of them I didn't like. Spiders was pretty cool, and I think that's very possibly going to be it. That's the odds right here show the Spiders as the most likely next name, but there are tons of possibilities and other names that I haven't talked about yet. So let's check it out here in this article. After 105 years, Cleveland's baseball team will be changing its identity. Sorry to break it to you. I know this sucks if you're a Cleveland Indians fan and you love the name, but that's the way it's going to be. A lot of Indians fans are actually happy about it too. So let's just see what it's going to be. It's going to be interesting. But in a July 4th press release, the Indians confirmed they are preparing to discuss the possibility of changing the name, which means they're going to change the name. And the Indians have also received their fair share of criticism over the years. In 2018, the team finally agreed to remove the Chief Wahoo logo, which, of course, a lot of people on Twitter don't seem to know that because they're not baseball fans, so they're still complaining about that logo to this day. The logo has been discontinued, so that's not a problem anymore. Nevertheless, people are still not happy about the name, and it is next to go. The possibility of the name change has received support from within the organization, including from Terry Francona, who said he thinks it's about time.
I know in the past when I've been asked about whether it's our name or the Chief Wahoo, I think I would usually answer and say I know that we're never trying to be disrespectful. And I still feel that way. But I don't think that's a good enough answer today. I think it's time to move forward.
It's also met with some resistance, and it says from the president. I didn't know that. And here's his tweet. They name teams out of strength and not weakness, but now the Redskins and Indians, two fabled sports franchises, look like they're going to be changing their names in order to be politically correct. Indians like again, it goes into politics. Anyway, so there's going to be people on both sides of this thing, and it is what it is, Obviously, it's changing. In my opinion, it's going to change, and we don't have to hear about it. It's something we've heard about it for years and years and years. And like I said in my last video, as long as they start going after every team and figuring out something offensive for every team, then it's fine. Change the name of the Indians so we don't have to hear about it anymore. Let's come up with a cool name. That's where I'm at. It's happening. It's happening. Now, obviously, some things are happening that I'm not ready to accept, such as starting a runner at second base, such as the three-batter rule. Yeah, I'm not just ready to accept those because those are changing the fabric of the game and the way the game is played, and it's not fair, and it's crap, and it's garbage. So I'm going to continue to criticize those changes. But as for a team name, a team's allowed to call itself what it wants to. It's up to the fans. If the fans are pissed off, they have every right to express that. But I'm not an Indians fan, although I am rooting for the Indians this year because I would love to see them win a championship while they're still called the Indians. It's been since 1948, and I would love to see them win one because it's been long overdue, and Cleveland has a great team. They really do. Obviously, I'm rooting for the Giants first and foremost, but if that doesn't happen, I'm hoping the Indians make it. So anyway, back to the article here. Let's find out what are some other teams that possibilities. And here's some more. Now, we heard about the Spiders. I talked about that. I thought that was pretty cool. The Buckeyes, I got an issue with the Buckeyes. And I know that used to be the name of a Negro League team. And I only have one problem with it, and one problem only. The Buckeyes are the Ohio State Buckeyes. When I think of Buckeyes in Ohio, it's just ingrained Ohio State freaking Buckeyes. So I don't want the Indians to share the name with a college team, just like I wouldn't want any other big league team to share their name with a local college, not just any college team, a freaking Division I big time NCAA program, with a big time football team, Ohio State Buckeyes. Come on now. Not going to call the Cleveland Indians the Buckeyes. That's just weird. Cleveland Wild Things, I really do appreciate the nod to the Major League movies and Major League 2, and obviously Charlie Sheen's character. I mean, it's great, but I don't know. That might be a little much. Cleveland Wild Things. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about that one? I'm kind of on the fence about that one. Cleveland rocks. I do like. I got a suggestion for that in one of my comment sections. Cleveland rocks, because that's obviously, we've heard that before, that expression. Cleveland rocks. I don't know. I don't think I hate that one. I mean, I think I lean Spiders, but these are a little better options than the ones I was reading before. Other than, Buckeyes, like I said, I have one problem with Buckeyes, and it's only that the local university, Ohio State, is the Buckeyes. I mean, for the Indians to suddenly start calling them the Buckeyes after hundreds of years, that's just weird. Cleveland LINDORS is just stupid. I mean, they're not going to call him that. What if Lindor gets traded or signed somewhere else, which he will? Come on, that's insane. Cleveland, now if he plays his whole 25-year career or something with the Indians and, retires an Indian and whatever they're called, then he could have called them the LINDORS. But come on now. And that's what we got from that website. But let's check out what the man. And that's pretty much what that website showed. So some interesting names here. Jesus. And that's all that And that's what that website showed. Let's check out this one here. It shows the new odds release. So we're going to get even more names. So we saw the Spiders, talked about that. Naps, I talked about in my other video. That's an old player on the Indians. I don't think they should go with the Naps. Guardians? It's original. I don't know a whole lot of teams called the Guardians. Cleveland Guardians. Doesn't seem to have too much pop to it, does it? Let me know what you think. Buckeyes, Dobies, Larry Doby, Dobies, the Dobies. What's with that? Name it after players, though. When does that ever happen? Let's call the San Francisco Mays, the San Francisco McCoveys. Yeah, we're the McCoveys. The Oakland Canseco's. Wait. Angels. Los Angeles Trouts. Wild Things, we talked about. Blue Sox, I don't like it. I didn't like it at first, and I like it even less now the more I think about Blue Sox. It's not that it doesn't work. You got the White Sox and Red Sox, but those teams have been around forever and a day. You go with the Blue Sox, you're like, hey, we're the Blue Sox. We want to compete. We want to be another Sox team. You're the Cleveland Indians. You've been around for hundreds of years also. Don't now suddenly call yourself the Sox. That doesn't make sense to me. I mean, because I think they, come up with something better than that. Come on, Blue Sox, Cleveland Rocks. I like that. Cuyahogas, I said I liked that one. I don't know why. It just sounds, maybe because it kind of has a little Native American feel. I don't know the history behind the name, but I'm pretty sure something there, maybe. And of course, it's the name of the river. And it just sounds cool. I liked it. Cleveland Crows. I heard that one. I don't love it. Cleveland Rockers. I said I liked it, but I don't love it. It sounds a little minor leaguers. What are you going to have guitars out? It reminds me of the Nashville Sounds or something, but could work. Unions, a little bit of a Civil War reference. Cleveland Unions. I don't know if you want to get into that. Again, Fellers, another name. So we're going with names now. We got the Fellers. We got the Dobies. We got the Naps. We got the Lindors. What is this? Great Lakers we talked about, and I don't love it. So those are the odds here. Great Lakers, I get it, the Great Lakes and everything, but just I don't know if that works for me. But between these guys, what do you think? Any new ones that you like that we haven't talked about before? So let me know your take down below. Just wanted to run over some new team names and new ideas. What do you think of all the of the player name as teams? That's weird. Like I said, what are you going to call yourself? The Los Angeles Trouts? Huh? The Los Angeles Bellingers for the Dodgers? I mean, what are you going to do? Come on, that's weird. I don't get that. Like, it's never been done before. Not even Babe Ruth got a team named after him. Not Jackie Robinson. No one's got a team named after him. So we're going to do it for Bob Feller and for Francisco Lindor. All due respect, he's he's a really good player, one of the best in the game, but he's about to move on probably. He's going to sign somewhere else. Let's calm down here with the Lindors. Put your thoughts down below, guys, and let me know what you think. I know a lot of you are going to say, dude, how about the Indians? I'm used to it as the Indians. It doesn't offend me. I like them being called the Cleveland Indians, of course, but it's not up to me, and I'm not the one offended. So I'm going to be fine with it. You want to change the name of a team? Change the name of a team. Obviously, if it was the Giants, I'd probably feel differently. So we'll throw that out there. If it was the Giants changing their name, I'm sure I would have very strong feelings, but it's not. So these are the possibilities. Let me know what you guys think below. Give me your thoughts and opinions. I appreciate your support. Go ahead and click that subscribe button and click the thumbs up button because that really helps out a ton. And check out HummBabyBaseball.com. I need to go update the website some, but got a website and we're growing big here. Check out my Twitter page. The link's in the description below. And I'm going to talk to you guys next time. See ya!
When the Giants come to town, it's Bye bye, baby. Every time the chips are down, it's bye bye, baby. History's in the making at Oracle Park.